Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Tube Talks with a special guest from Austin, Texas. Once again, Jafet and Toast.
Fan favorite, so I've heard. Thanks for having me back.
Fan favorite.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, no. Thank you, man. Jose and I had some scheduling conflicts. We couldn't align on the date, but no worries. You're here. You're stepping in. I appreciate
Save the
that.
day.
Dude, how was Europe? You just came back from Europe. Well, not just, but like a few weeks. How was that?
Yeah, I came back last month from Europe, dude. Europe was fucking awesome, dude. I went for 2 weeks,
Okay.
but we did like a whole Euro tour. So we did 4 countries in 2 weeks, dude.
You inspired an episode, and you inspired a Would You Rather. I don't know if you heard them, the international travel episode, and then I asked Jose about our dilemma because I was trying to convince you to go to Mexico, but Europe called your name, I guess.
Those flights were too cheap not to go, man.
I'm happy. I'm happy for you, man. You got some experience. You got some culture in you.
Yeah,
Got to hear different ambulance noises, right? Like, because they don't sound the same, like the sirens.
Yeah, they don't. I heard most of them in France, I think.
They all sound the same in Europe, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But across the pond,
yeah,
it sounds a little different over here. All right, okay, cool. Let's go jump into our next segment here. Jafet, will you do me the pleasure of
I hope I do the impression right. I'm not
Let's do it.
Jose by any means, but I'm gonna do what I can.
All right,
I heard.
Oh, there you go. You got it's better than last time.
Yeah, there you go. I've been working on it.
So Jafet, what's going on over there in Austin? What's going to happen soon?
So, we're going to be having a historical event here tomorrow. So today is Sunday night. Monday, April the 8th, we are going to have a solar eclipse with full totality, which apparently is the first time that has happened here in this part in I don't even know how long. But I thought that there was one here in 2017 that I remember seeing, but that must have been a different kind of eclipse.
It was no, it was. I think it was the same kind of eclipse, but it was on. It took another path. It didn't go through Texas. It went through like South Carolina or something. But I did see that there's a town in Illinois that it's going to cross this path, and like X marks the spot in that little town, and so they're gonna witness it again. But yeah, man, solar eclipse. I can't remember if I there's been a lot of eclipse, which is funny because I always say like, oh, eclipse, they only happen once in like 1,000 years or something like that, some bullshit. But it feels like every other year we have some kind of eclipse.
Yeah, there was. I mean, there was, I guess, the lunar eclipse or something not too long ago, like a year or something ago.
Yeah, everybody in Austin saw it, and like the moon was like, yeah, I saw that. Well, I saw everyone's social media posts, which I couldn't even see an eclipse. Like it just looked like a little moon crash. I don't know. I seen a lunar eclipse too, like when the moon gets blocked out, I guess.
Yeah.
Or the blood moon.
The blood moon, but is that an eclipse? Whenever the moon turns fully red, is that?
I have no clue.
Oh man,
I'm not an astrologist.
Yeah, an astronomer.
Oh yeah, an astronomer. Yes,
astrologists are those girls that do the rising moon.
The East Side Austin girlies.
Yeah, that's them. But dude, apparently there won't be another one until 2044, 2045. That we won't see another one. So, and what's crazy is apparently, and I heard this by word of mouth, that I had some coworkers that were coming in from overseas, and there was so many people from around the world flying in just for this event, dude.
Dude, yeah, there was like a lot of flight sales. I know Southwest had a crazy flight. I think Southwest has a flight that follows like the track of the eclipse.
Really?
Yeah, so it'll turn black while you're out there. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
The whole time just flying the path of the eclipse?
I don't know if it's the whole time, because I think the eclipse is only going to last like 5. It's supposed to be a long one. I think it's going to last like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but Southwest. So what I was talking about was like international people, like people
Yeah,
from all
they're
over the
all coming
world.
in, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I was
coming in from all over the world just for this, dude.
yeah. Shout out Ruben. I was talking to Ruben because Ruben's going to join me later this week
Shout out
in
Ruben.
LA, and he was telling me that he works at Rainy Street, and he's like, dude, the bars are packed because everyone's coming in for the eclipse. Like I guess if you look at a map, have you seen like the trail of like the
Yeah,
eclipse? Like it's going to start in Mazatlan, which is funny because we were talking about Mazatlan not too long ago,
yeah.
and it goes up, and it's going to cover like most of Austin, most of
Hmm.
Dallas. But I mean, yeah, I guess if you're gonna make a trip out of it and go see the eclipse in a new city or something, yeah, why not Austin?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I did see
For,
that it might not happen because like there's some clouds that are
yeah, yeah. The weather
threatening.
forecast isn't very in favor of our odds. Um, so to be everyone, there's like people at work taking the day off and stuff, and like doing this whole thing for it, right? I've
Yeah,
heard of like people, throwing ranch parties the night before, and like everyone's gonna like the next day watch
it's
the
supposed to
eclipse and
be
stuff.
like also like spiritual. I guess some people like I saw that some people are sacrificing cows to what was it? There's a Jewish prophecy that they're trying to fulfill, and I guess it's during the eclipse. I don't know, but
Okay.
they're sacrificing the cow. There's like a lot of weird shit, dude. I got into a rabbit hole the other day, and I don't want to like cite this, like I don't want to spread, false information. But if you go on TikTok and like look at like eclipse random things, there's like a lot of shit, dude. Um, Last time, the 2017 when I remember I was on the phone with somebody that was at a place during the solar eclipse. I think he was like in South Carolina, and the dude like it was like I was trying to figure out some payment shit. I think I was trying to pay like my phone bill, but they made a mistake. I don't remember. But he's all like, "Hey, let me put you on hold real quick," and he went on hold for like 3 minutes. He came back. He's like, "Dude, the fucking solar eclipse just hit, and like it was weird seeing all the animals like go into sleep mode. Like the sun's down, fuck it. Like he said that all the birds went inside. Like everything just got quiet, and
Yeah.
the crickets started fucking cricketing. I don't know, croaking,
Chirping.
but
I think that's what they
chirping.
do. They
Ah, there it
chirp.
is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Uh, Pretty interesting though.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I'm excited. I wasn't planning on doing anything big. I wasn't gonna make a whole day out of it. I'm gonna be at work, and then whenever it starts coming through, I'm gonna step outside for the full entirety of it. Right, whenever it
When is it
starts.
supposed to come out? Like afternoon?
Yeah, I think what I was looking, the totality is gonna be like at 1 or 2 p.m., something like that. So about halfway through the day, if I'm not mistaken. But I bought the little glasses and everything, like for a bunch of people at work. So if no one else brings any, be like, here, just use these, use these.
We'll take turns.
You think anything crazy is going to go down in Mexico?
No,
'Cause
I
that was
think
the whole thing, right? Like you ever see that movie? Was it
20
10,000 BC?
Oh yeah, like when the clips. I
Yeah,
don't know, dude.
like the eclipses would come, and they would sacrifice people, rip people's hearts out and stuff. But
Not
I
people's
also, when I
hearts.
went to Mexico and we took a tour at the pyramids in Mexico City, they said that they kind of exaggerated that for Hollywood, and there was actually like no real evidence of like the
Sacrifices
Mayan
like that,
ancestors doing that kind of stuff.
dude. It's crazy because like for me, it baffles me that no one knows who the fuck built those pyramids and Teotihuacan and all that. Like I
Oh yeah,
like
because they were there before the Mayans, right?
like
Yeah.
when the Aztecs showed up, they're like, "This looks good. Fuck it."
Mhm.
The foundation and structure, the frames are
Yeah,
still good.
it's
Fuck
like when you're playing
it.
Minecraft. It's like when you play Minecraft, then you just run into like a village. It's like, all right, I like it here, bro. It's got beds, it got
Yeah.
bookshelves. Y'all got a little farm. I think I'm gonna stay here.
That's exactly what happened with them with the Aztecs. They just fuck it. Let's build some let's build some ditches, some rivers.
Yeah,
It'll work out.
I like it.
All right. The next I heard, which is interesting because I've kind of been out of the rap scene for a
Yeah,
minute,
this
and
is a
I
big
think
one.
this it happened a few weeks ago. Metro Boomin, producer, teamed up with Future, the rapper,
Hmm.
and Kendrick Lamar, and they dissed Drake and J. Cole. They didn't fire back that fast. They took a while, and then Friday night, J. Cole dropped his diss track. What do you think? Now the beef is fully on.
Yeah, the beef is fully on. I'm a little saddened that Future and Drake are beefing because they
The
made
chefs.
dude they cooked it up in the studio, bro. That I forgot the name of the song right now.
Jose has a poster of them. Like, what's he gonna
Yeah,
do? Yeah, he has a poster of them with the chef hats.
yeah, that joint album that they did, I think it was like 2015 or 2016.
16.
Classic.
What was it called?
What a time to be alive.
What a time. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a classic. So that's the biggest thing I think for me is I like, damn, bro, no more Future and Drake ever again, right? Or maybe not ever again because Meek and Drake, they came back together and they after they dissed each other, they dropped a joint track.
It's been a while since we seen like a crazy rap beef. I mean, now that I'm in my 30s, it's been a while since I paid attention to a beef, man. Like,
The last one was whenever Pusha dissed Drake, but the thing about it is like it all revolves around Drake. All these
Drake's the
like
man.
crazy
Drake is
like
the man.
historic moments in hip hop, they're all revolve around Drake, bro. So who is you can't deny,
The big
I will
three.
die on this hill. Drake is at the top. Drake is number one above J. Cole and Kendrick. Y'all can argue about J. Cole and Kendrick. I don't care for them very much, but Drake is
So
at the
you're
top.
Team Drake, 100%. Team
100%.
Drake.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just it's kind of silly. I feel like rap beef. Like, these guys are like almost 40.
That's
When,
true.
when's the last time you've been in a beef? Like, when you were fucking like feuding with someone? Like,
Oh,
I like feuds. Feuds are fun.
dude. Let
But a
me let,
beef where
let me tell you, I have a beef that just started not too long ago, as of
with
like
who?
last week. All right. So I was at the Texas Stars game, a hockey game here for a
Okay.
local AHL team, right? And I'm sitting in the front where the opposing team sits, right? And you're sitting right there on the glass behind them. And this one player, we were playing the Colorado Eagles, dude. And this one player, and I don't know if he was upset at the game or if he was trying to like get the ice off of his hockey stick. But I'm turned around talking to one of my buddies that I went with, right? And all of a sudden, I just someone just whacks the shit out of the glass in front of me. It scares me. I just turn around, and this player, number 36, his last name is Steinberg from the Colorado Eagles. He's the one that whacked the glass in front of me. I was like, dude, that
Oh
got me
shit.
going, bro. My blood was boiling. I was fuming for the rest of that game, dude. I was on like every time I got a chance, bro. I was like chirping him, bro,
You
talking
were
some shit.
heckling
So
him. You were just like,
yeah,
bitch.
yeah. And then I went as far as to find the Colorado Eagles Instagram page. I found his Instagram,
You trolling them?
and then I went on his profile where he got signed to the NHL, and I just like put a bunch of thumbs down, bro. Next
Wait,
thing, I wake up, he deleted my comment, and he watched my story when I was at the game. So
he
I
knows
don't know if
you.
it's a one-sided feud or a beef,
Dude,
but
you got a beef.
yeah. And every time, dude, and this is going to be a forever thing now. Anytime the Colorado Eagles are in my city, I'm going to go to the game. I'm going to sit on the opposing team's
Who did he
behind the
get picked
ice.
up by the way?
Huh?
Who picked him up? What team?
The Colorado Eagles.
You said he got picked up by the NHL.
So the way I'm not sure 100% how it works, but they sign with the NHL, but the NHL team is the Colorado Avalanche.
Oh yeah, the
Um,
Avalanche.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the AHL, like the minor leagues feed into the Avalanche, right?
Yeah. So
He's playing for the minor leagues.
But
Yeah,
is he gonna go play for the Avalanche?
I don't know. It depends on how good they are. I don't I don't know
Okay.
his stats or anything. But back to the thing was like I have a beef with him now. So anytime he's in my city, I'm gonna
Did he
be there.
block you?
No, he didn't. So
Dude, you gotta
he
go
knows who
troll
I am
him,
now.
dude.
He's
Dude,
aware of who I am.
you gotta follow him and just like comment like on stupid shit.
Dude,
Like
so
whenever he
so the Colorado Eagles posted like because they won their last game. They played 2 games, right? So they won the last game. They're like, oh, leaving Texas with a W, and they posted him as one of the pictures. I had to go in there and be like, L number 36, thumbs down, bro. So it's a full on beef. I'm almost 30 years old, but I'm not too old to beef with people. And he
to
started
beef.
it, bro.
But
He started it.
see, but I think that's a good healthy feud.
You think
And
so?
I support it. Yeah, yeah. Like when it comes to sports, I support feuds. I
Yeah.
love them. I like when the Yankees and the Red Sox fight. I like Chivas versus America, or Monterrey against Monterrey, or Tigres Rayados. Like I love a good healthy feud where they're like shit talking, and they're
And
that's why I like the Dodgers shit, dude. Like here, like when people boo me, dude, it's fun, dude. Like I don't give a fuck. But
yeah,
I'm not gonna like let it drag and let it become a beef.
yeah.
Like how
But
you are trolling that guy. I think it's fucking funny. And as a fan of sports, I find it hilarious and I love it.
we know what the funny
But
part
would you
is,
fight him though? Like if you see him on the street,
dude. If he
will
was
you
in the parking lot that day, bro, I would have thrown down my gloves. Like, all right, buddy, let's get to it.
you would
But
get
that's what they
knocked the
do in
fuck
hockey,
out
you
though.
know?
Yeah.
Huh?
He would knock you out.
No, I don't. Maybe I don't know, but it'd be a funny story to tell whether I get knocked out or not.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though.
But I think
Up
I think
until
after
that
that you
point,
would squash the beef.
huh?
I think after that you could squash the beef,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's like, all right,
Okay.
shake hands, it's over. But here's the thing: before that, I was just dabbling in hockey because I'd been in like one game or something, right? And my buddy was like talking about it all the time. I was like, oh yeah, it's cool, I like the game. But after that beef, that feud was ignited, I'm all about the shit. I'm gonna be at all the games, dude. Like, I'm gonna. It's
You're you're
awesome, bro.
you're a Stars fan. You're an Austin Stars fan.
100%. I had to
Let's go.
represent,
I
Texas.
I think, and we didn't really talk about the feud here between Drake and
I mean, we can go back.
yeah.
I went
We'll go back, but I
yeah.
think
We're talking about beefs. Like, I'm not too old to beef.
yeah, I think what you established here, and you established a difference, or at least you're making me see one way. A feud can be healthy, and it could last many years, and it could be like passed on generational. Like you could pass it on to your son, blah blah blah. That's
Right?
that's the feud. A beef, though, a beef can be squashed. A beef can go on and live, but I think a beef eventually has like an expiration date where, all right, fuck it, let's just do it. Let's like a beef is intended to be squashed. A
So
feud
you
is
think
not.
so you think that there's a way to squash this beef between Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick?
Yes,
And what
yes.
would be the way to squash this beef between them?
I think we
Because
get. I think
like
this is how I would approach this. I think we get
okay,
Drake. I think we get Metro, J Cole, and Future in the room. We talk about our differences, our similarities, talk about the issues. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, dude, I don't fucking know, dude. It could be a fucking scam, dude. It could be a fucking. I talked about this a few episodes ago, but back in the day, fucking 50 Cent and Kanye West went on this fucking feud. They were like, fuck you, it's on site. They went at the VMAs and they were talking shit to each other. And they're like, let's see who sells the most album. Winner of the most album wins. And dude, everybody like who supported 50, because this is like when G Unit was on top, they all went and bought his CD. And this is when people bought CDs. And then everybody who supported Kanye, they went and bought his CDs. And like both of their sales went up, dude. And that 50 Cent album was pretty trash, to be honest. But the fucking Kanye one, that's the one with I think it's Graduation. It came
really?
out in 2007, 6.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that.
And I just felt it felt stupid. I'm like, dude, you just fucking scammed everyone and like made it seem like y'all actually had beef, like it was
No,
on
but this
side, but it
I feel
increased
like
their sales.
this isn't a scam. This is genuine, dude. These
I think
are
it's genuine because of Metro. Like I feel like I don't know what Metro and Drake, like I don't know what the beef is.
he's a tweeter and deleter, bro. That's
But
what he is. Metro.
them two though, them two. Like I mean, I've been out of the rap game. I don't listen
All
to
right.
rap that much, but it feels like Metro and Drake. That's the core of the beef. That's how I see it.
No.
Like if we were to stack this, if we were to stack this boxing match, this is just from my
Okay.
perspective again. I don't know. I might be a dumbass just saying random shit. There might be a
think so.
Gen Zer listening to this episode, like, dude, what the fuck is Toast talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, dude.
The way I see it
We'll
is,
get Dylan's opinion on this.
yeah, let's get Dylan's opinion on it. Call him up right now while I explain this. Call him up right now while I explain this.
A dead ass.
Yeah, dead ass. But I feel like the main event is Drake versus Metro. Then the undercard is Kendrick, J. Cole, and then the under, I don't know, Future and someone else. I just don't get it, dude. Like I don't know.
Metro wouldn't even be on the ballot, dude. He's just a producer, bro.
But he's produced so much.
Okay. He's produced so much, but Dylan's not picking up.
That's okay. We'll see if he calls back. Because
But
I
he's
saw
not. He's not a rapper, bro. He's not a lyricist. He was
I get it.
beefing with Drake because Drake's album was selling more than Metro's album, right? So he got salty about that. And then Drake and Future were beefing over a girl, right?
I saw
And
that.
then so they were beefing over a girl. And then Drake has always, I've watched some videos that like go deep into like the past
The
10
beef.
years of like the back and forth, all the subliminals that Drake has been sending at Kendrick and stuff. So Metro like got with Future and Kendrick like, hey yo, let's this dude because I got problems with it. So he had to go get someone to fight his fight for him, bro.
But it's still yeah, I don't know. It's a weird feud. It's a weird feud for sure. Because it is like split 50-50 across the hip hop community.
Yeah, and Metro's not gonna hop on the mic and drop bars dissing Drake. Kendrick is.
I think what's funny is Kendrick and J. Cole, again, this is just from an outside perspective. Our source didn't pick up. But from an outside perspective, it reminds me kind of an East Coast, West Coast, because Kendrick here from the West Coast, J. Cole being from North Carolina and the East Coast. It feels like it's just probably a way, because I guarantee you they're fucking topping the charts right now with all their streams, dude. Personally, myself, I'm a big fan of J. Cole.
Are you?
Yeah, I love
Can we
J.
pick
Cole.
up?
Yeah, pick it up.
We got time for it?
Yeah, let's get a quick summary.
Yo.
Hey Dylan, you're on thinking.
Oh, you were standing on business. Hey, you're on the pod, bro. You're live on the podcast. Say hi to the viewers of Tube Talks.
You're on Tube Talks, recording to be live.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Okay. So pretty much me and Toast are two grown men that, are kind of disconnected from the rap game. Not all the way, not me all the way. Toast a little bit more disconnected than I am, but we need the perspective on someone that's younger, more in tune with what's happening in the rap game right now, the current state of the beef.
Ask him what he thinks about J. Cole.
Give us the rundown. What'd you say?
Ask him what he thinks about the J. Cole diss.
Yeah, what do you think about the J. Cole diss? What do you think does Metro
or
Boomin
respond?
Have any like skin in the game? He's not even a contender for top 3, bro.
Let's hear it.
So give us a quick high level 1 or 2 minutes. What's going on? Who you got? What's up?
Well, Jafet, you know me, bro. I'm all with J. Cole and Drake, bro. I'm like,
okay.
So when Kendrick came out with that diss, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, it's a bop. Like, it go hard.
It's fire.
I don't feel like Kendrick is like in that conversation, because like me personally, I don't like Kendrick's music. It's all right, not just because of like the diss and all that, but I just don't like Kendrick. But I look at it this way: if you look at the numbers, yeah, like Kendrick Lamar, he be going number 1 and stuff, but he really doesn't do it like Drake and Cole do.
Yeah.
Like
facts.
I just think
ask Dylan what sparked the beef, really quick.
You hear that?
What do you say?
What sparked the beef?
Shit, I really don't even know. I'm not gonna lie.
We picked the wrong source, bro. We picked the wrong source.
All right, hey Dylan, hey, thanks for coming on.
Hey, shout out to Dylan.
Dylan, our source, our Gen Z source. So it sounds like a lot of people are seeing this also from a performance, and performance and analytics, like who, numbers to numbers, tape to tape.
Lie, baby.
I guess just to wrap this up, this segment, what do you think? Are they going to fight? Is there going to be a UFC fight? Like there has to be, like Drake. I feel like Drake is corny enough to be like, let's put it in the ring. Dana White, schedule it or something.
Drake is a corny
right?
Fella.
Like I feel like he would be like.
Yeah, but these guys, they're like soccer players, bro. They're not about it, bro. They are, as soon as they got other cronies to do the dirty work for them. Yeah. So
okay.
But
All right, we'll leave it like that. We'll let the listeners, if you guys if you guys have a better explanation of the beef,
throw up an Instagram poll. Who you
yeah,
got? J. Cole, Kendrick,
J. Cole or
or Drake?
Kendrick. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's move on to the next segment of the episode today. We're here to discuss errands and cleaning. This episode actually was recommended
Oh
by
wait, errands and cleaning. I thought whenever you told me the topic, I thought you were talking about dudes named Aaron.
no no
I thought we were
errands.
going to be talking about errands.
No, do we know an Aaron? I know a few errands.
My cousin's middle name is Aaron, but in Spanish,
I
so
don't.
I don't think that counts.
No, that doesn't count. No. So we're gonna do this because right now that was really funny, huh? The knee slapper right there. All right, one more
That
time.
was a good one, dude. That was a good one. All right,
Um,
but okay, so
so
errands
not
and cleaning.
Aaron, not Aaron and cleaning. All right.
Yes.
So right now is spring cleaning season. You gotta get rid of your old furniture. You gotta get rid of shit you don't need. Maybe test out some your summer gear and store your winter. Test out the fucking jerseys and the fucking Hawaiian shirts. Hawaiian shirt season.
Let's go.
Button ups, short sleeve button ups with the cargos and the flip flops. All right, I'm getting too excited for spring. But I was going to call you Aaron. Aaron, Jafet, how do you define errands?
Oh man, errands.
Let's start there.
Errand is any busy work that
Yeah.
you don't want to do. Going to the post
good.
office, doing laundry. No, I guess those are chores. Errands, chores. They kind of
can
fall
be.
in the same category.
Yeah.
Having to go grocery shopping, dude.
Big Aaron, I hate that.
Those little parts of life where it's like just inconvenient. You know,
Yeah.
you don't really want, but you have to.
The way I think about it too,
go to the DMV.
The way I think about it is, like growing up, your parents, like, oh, ahorita vengo, voy a hacer los mandados, or voy a hacer unos mandados. So like that right there, to me, that's like I don't know if it's the correct translation, but it feels like that's the direct, or at least that's my interpretation of errands. Like, oh, voy a hacer unos mandados. I'm gonna do some errands.
Okay. I always
but it's in the
associated
same
mandados with just grocery shopping. Like, oh, vamos a ir al mandado. And that was like the list of groceries.
That too.
But yeah,
it's all in the same wheelhouse.
Having to go to the bank, like do all those little
all those tedious shit.
Yeah,
tedious tasks. I hate them, dude. I sometimes I like them. Sometimes I like them.
Hey, if I just got a haircut, bro, and I'm feeling myself, I got some nice shoes on. Like I just got a new pair of shoes, got a haircut. I just washed my car. Errands aren't the worst thing in the world.
They're not the worst. Yeah, you get to go out. No, that's true. That's true. The new J. Cole album release. I can have something new to listen to while I do something. Yeah, that's not bad.
The Ray-Bans on, bro. Like, yeah.
There's somebody right now listening to this podcast that's running errands, and they're like, "Fuck it, I'll just fucking put on The Boys, see what happens on Tube Talks."
Mm-hmm.
So with all this in mind, what is the best day you think is to do errands and clean?
Okay. Well, errands and clean, two separate things.
Okay,
right?
Two separate things.
Errands. I'm fortunate enough to, and this wasn't always the case, but now I have a job that's very flexible. So I can go take a 2-hour lunch to go run, take my lunch and then run an errand or something. So now for me, I like to do errands during lunchtime. If I need to go get a haircut, if I need to go to the doctor, go to the bank, I'll run during work. I'll go grab my lunch and then I'll go run my errand. Right. I'm fortunate enough to have a job that allows me to do that. But it wasn't always the case, because I used to work jobs where you have to be like on the clock. And if you're not back after your 30 minutes for lunch, like, hey, man, that's a write up, So that's the perfect time, I think, to do errands during the week. During lunchtime, it can get a little busy if you're at the bank or something. But during the week, I would say is a nice time. to run an
That's
errand.
interesting because I like to stack up like I organize. So sometimes I don't have like a day. Like sometimes I do have days like Sundays. You know, they're
Okay.
usually clean days or Saturdays. Now, like that, I'm older. Saturdays have become like cleaning day. Or when I work from home too, like if I get little breaks here and there, I could do like little laundry, the little things, right? Little mundane
Yeah.
tasks that don't take up a lot of time, but that you could do like in 20 minutes. Um, but I do like being strategic about it. And like if I know I'm going to the office this day and I know there's a target there where I have to return something that didn't fit or I bought the wrong color or whatever, I instalo Lego. Or I know the post office is that way. Next to the post office is a
Yeah.
fucking Ralph's or HEB. Stacking them up, being strategic. I feel like that's the way to go. Because it's more time efficient. I mean, like no one wants to do fucking errands on a Sunday, like, but you just have to do them or Saturday or
Yeah.
cleaning. I don't know, but I think I'm with you though. Like being strategic about it and like maximizing your time and dedicating stuff where you can knock out like two birds in one stone.
Hmm.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
I think grocery shopping for me, usually I like to do after
Ah,
work.
dude, I did the
Um,
fucking stupidest shit today. I
what'd you
went to the
do?
gro I went to the grocery store today, Sunday, at 11 a.m. Bro, that hoe was
Oh,
packed,
yeah.
dude. Rookie
I bet it
mistake.
was. Would you go to Trader
I like the
Joe's or
pickup.
what?
The what?
Did you go to Trader Joe's or what? They don't got HEBs out there in LA.
No. I went to Food for Less, which is I think a part of Kroger's. I usually go to Ralph's too, which is a part of Kroger's too.
Yeah. But
But
someone did recently recommend the pickup for me as well. They're like, dude, why
dude,
don't you just
the
do pickup?
best.
I
The
was like,
fucking
I've never
best.
done it. And they were just like, look, dude, you know what you're gonna get, exactly what you're gonna get, right? Like if you were at the store and you just
Yeah.
order it and you set a time for like tomorrow and you just go park and they'll bring it to you. It's that simple. And I don't think it even cost anything extra, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it got perfected and tweaked during the pandemic. That's how I
Oh
found out
yeah.
about it. But
Well, I don't think
it's
it became a thing until the pandemic, don't you think?
yeah. Yeah, no, because it was out there. It was out there, but it just was like it was a thing before because we used to do these at when I used to work at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
We used to make commercials for them, grocery
Okay.
pickup, and so it's been around. But like at the mass that everyone's using it, and at that demand, and like just how it's so normal now. Like it's crazy. Like talking about like pandemic changing shit, but for me now I got used to it, and I can't. I mean, I could do it at Ralph's. But fuck, dude, like I missed that from HEB, dude, because my order stays the same, dude. And every week I'd go and order, like, I'd buy the same shit,
You have past orders, just like DoorDash.
dude. I hate, um, just fucking waiting in line. And HEB started having those fucking electric line, like the self checkout.
Yes,
I started
bro.
fucking hating those. I started fucking like people are so fucking they just live in their own little bubble and they don't like I don't know if they don't think about like other people around. They're not like courteous, dude. Like sometimes they just block the whole fucking aisle with their fucking cart. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get by and they're like
Well,
10 feet down, like grabbing some bread, and I'm like, lady, like what the fuck?
so that's how I feel about the shoppers for the store. Like I don't have a problem with people like in the aisles, but whenever I see like one of those HEB shoppers with their big ass cart like in the way, I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of the way. Like I'm trying to do my
Exactly,
grocery
dude.
shopping.
And
You know?
it's just people that like have no care for other people. Like they think it's like they're the fucking what is it, the main character
Main character
energy.
moment.
Dude,
Yeah.
I fucking dude, what? Like get the fuck out the anyways. But places like that, like they have perfected the way, because that was a big thing. Like people were cautious of like, oh, they're gonna fuck up my fruit, which sometimes they do. Like sometimes they pick the wrong fucking like.
But
I had
but they
Amazon
make it
deliver
so
me,
easy to
get your money back.
refund it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, get your money back. So I used to work. One of my previous jobs was a call center, right? And we took calls for. It was a grocery company. I don't know if I should be saying names and stuff,
No,
right? I
you.
signed NDAs and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty,
Whoa, big NDA
secret level
guy.
stuff. But so it was a grocery chain, and it was during the pandemic, and it was you call in like, hey, they messed this up. This no questions asked. All right, yeah, here you go. Here's your refund. Oh, they gave you bad fruit. Okay, here's your refund. Well, what do I do with the fruit? Just throw it away. You know?
No, it's they made it so easy for them. You know, obviously, like they want to, you know, keep them around. Dude, you'll be surprised how much fucking grocery stores make, bro. It's insane. Like, if you ever
Yeah.
get a chance to Google that data, Google it, man, because it'll blow your mind how much companies like HEB and Kroger's and Walmart make. Like, it's insane. But yeah, grocery pickup is the best. When it comes to
I wish you
cleaning,
could do
though,
that for other errands, dude. Like getting a haircut, bro. Like you just
oh, dude,
pull
imagine.
up your car, they come outside, just fade you up real quick in the
Well,
car. All right, bud, you're good to go.
yeah, I mean, they have like the ones where they'll come into your apartment or whatever or office. I think
Yeah.
those are cool.
Yeah, those are cool mobile barbers. No,
Yeah,
wait,
you know what? Let's
they
talk.
do have one. They have like a van that pulls up to you, and you just like step outside, go
You
to the
step,
van, get your
yeah.
hair cut, and they dip.
Talking about that, let's cover that, dude. Because here's the thing: I'm not picky about haircuts. You know, when I was in college, I was going to fucking Great Clips every other week.
Okay.
I do appreciate the craft. I do appreciate that it's artisan. There's a skill that you need to cut hair, but the experience
True.
fucking sucks, dude.
What
I
don't you like about the
know
experience?
it just takes too long. It just takes too fucking long, dude. And it happens every time that I go get a haircut. I at least fall asleep like for a solid minute. I hate,
You're like a
bro. It
baby.
takes too
You're like a
fucking long.
baby.
And
My
then
nephew was falling asleep in his haircut like yesterday.
I'm a baby, dude. I also like, I do appreciate that the barbers taking their time, especially like those barbers. Like, first of all, you're not gonna catch me paying more than $50 for a haircut. That's fucking insane. But there's barbers that charge 200, 300, and they take
Those
their
are
time.
celebrity barbers, bro.
Bro, I don't need to fucking, I don't need all that.
Yeah.
Just go in there, do my hair, and then sometimes you get some yappers. Fucking want to, like, I don't, you know me. I'm considered an extrovert by
You're,
some people.
you're a
I don't
yapper,
mind.
all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a yapper, but sometimes I just want to go in and out and get my haircut, brother. Please, please, bro. We'll save it for another day. I do like my barber in San Marcos, Izzy. Like that. That's different. That's the homie. That's love.
I was about to bring that up
Yeah,
because you put me on to him one time. I want to go check him out.
yeah.
And then I was talking to him. We were yapping back and forth a little bit. I was like, "Yeah, dude, my boy Toast sent me." And he's like, "Oh, Toast," and I was like, "Yeah, that's my boy." He's like, "Yeah, man, he's my boy too, bro." But he's always like trying to like, "Hey, bro, come do this, come do that, bro, come do this." I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
"Bro, I got kids and stuff. I can't party with you guys all
yeah.
the time."
No, because I would. So I met Izzy because we both had moved. Well, at that time, we both had moved to Texas from California, and I was, you know, that was a homie. He knew exactly the hair that I wanted, the hairstyle that I wanted. We just became really close. We formed a
But y'all
bond, and
didn't know each other from California, right?
no, no,
Okay.
no. We met in San Marcos, and like we built that friendship, and like, oh my, like we were the same. We are literally the same age, bro. And
Oh yeah.
so we had this interesting contrast because how he said he had his kid, or at the time I don't think he was married, but you know he has his kid, um, and he's all about his business, and I'm just fucking trying to party in school, run a
Yeah, you're a
fraternity,
yapper yapping away, trying to party and drink.
trying to invite him everywhere here and there. And we went out a few times. It was fun. I love my boy Izzy, but like aside from him, just getting my haircut, bro.
Yeah, I
Um,
got so getting. I
and
like
then
getting haircuts.
parking's another thing, bro. Here in LA, if you
Parking.
go parking,
Oh,
okay,
yeah, you're in LA. Yeah.
in LA, dude, parking, like I gotta fucking drive 3 times around the block
Well,
just to find street
now that you have a
parking.
car in LA,
So,
you know.
sometimes it's easier for me to just walk and just
Yeah.
fucking take the train, but whatever. It's a
So
fucking heavy chore.
yeah,
Aaron.
no. Well, I don't. Okay, so yeah, I get you because for me, I have very thin hair, right? And I wish I had thicker hair, but with it's sometimes it's I have not found a barber here in Austin that cuts my hair it just comes out perfect, right? I have a
Yeah.
homie back in San Marcos that I went to high school with, Elias. Shout out Elias, and he just does magic with my hair, bro. Like he just knows how to cut it. Every time I go to him, always have left a happy customer, dude. And he's just like a homie from school. But the fact that like for me to get a haircut that I like, that I know I'm gonna like, without having to try someone new, like are they gonna fuck my shit up or not? I have to go all the fucking way to San Marcos, and I fucking living all the way up here. I fucking hate going to San Marcos now, dude. The shit traffic sucks, you know.
Dude, it's insane, dude.
So, but the whole like haircut experience, it is nice. I do like a good haircut. A good right now. I'm a little dusty, but a good beard trim, dude. You get everything shaped up, bro. They got the fade nice and right,
Do
bro.
you like those barbershops that give you a drink, like a whiskey or beer when you wait?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, it's too much, no? Yeah, bro.
Well,
I'm not an
it's
alcoholic.
just, yeah, dude. I'm not trying to get a little buzz going at during at 1 o'clock, and then I can't keep the buzz
I think
going.
I think that's yeah. Well, that's you might have a problem if you want to keep it going. That's binge drinking.
Well,
but I feel you. I do want to keep it.
No,
going
I mean
sometimes,
if I'm drinking a beer and I get a little buzz going,
Fuck
I mean
it,
you want to keep it going, or you want
let's
to keep
bring
the party
6.
going, but you
Let's
can't
bring
in
6.
the middle of the day.
Yeah.
You what?
Bring 6 more.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking yeah, I do what sports clips. I like their thing because they have sports going on, so you could go while you're watching the
I know
big
why you
game.
like sports clips, bro. Because
I
they
know
got
it's
pretty
been a while.
girls cutting hair.
It's
That's
been
why.
oh well they're
That's why. They got pretty girls cutting hair that'll give you like the hot towel and rub the back of your ears, tell you who's a good boy.
what's wrong with that?
That's why.
I'm a good boy.
Kevin
Let's
James.
talk about let's talk about cleaning. Because cleaning is something that is also tough,
dude. Oh, I'm not. I hate cleaning, bro.
Let me ask you this. Do you do like a full spring cleaning? Like, oh, spring is here. Time to.
No.
What do you do for spring cleaning?
I don't do spring cleaning. Like
Whoa, Jafet.
Spring cleaning has never been a concept for me. Not even like as a child growing up. It's just like growing up. It was just like every Saturday every Saturday morning we're cleaning, right?
Spring
so
cleaning.
I don't.
Every Saturday is spring cleaning for
every Saturday.
Hispanics.
Yeah, with the fabuloso,
as
bro.
As soon as you hear the fucking cumbia blasting, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun,
Yeah.
and then you're like in the bedroom, like fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus, Jafet, tráeme el trapeador. Dude, oh man.
And you just stayed up like till 3 a.m. last night playing Call of Duty, eating Doritos, drinking Mountain Dew, bro. All you want to do is sleep in.
Sleep, dude, sleep. Oh, dude, what a.
That is some childhood trauma right there, bro. But you know what? That's like that's something that whenever I have a family, I want to pass that down.
You got to keep going. You got to keep it going. Yeah.
So I hate it as a child and the memory of it, but whenever now that I get older and whenever I have a family and everything, it's like, you know what? No, that's gonna be a good memory.
Well, yeah. So I mentioned a little bit of the playlist. Or sorry, before I get to the playlist. So spring cleaning for me is not that different from regular Saturday cleaning, other than the fact that I change my clothes because of the seasons.
Okay.
And not maybe, but I do move like furnitures. Like I try to do something different. Feng shui, I don't fucking know, but most of the time it's just moving them so I could like dust under the areas that I normally don't get.
Yeah,
that's about it.
What I do. That's just what I do every other 2 Saturdays or something.
Exactly. It's like twice a month or something like that. Growing up Hispanic, man, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, but even like as far as like swapping out your spring closet, I don't do that. I wear the same clothes year round.
Well, you live in Austin. Yeah, in Austin,
the same
not much of
jeans, and then I have like 4 jackets for the winter, and they're just in. So I don't. Yeah, spring cleaning not a concept.
You got a nice little job now, so I think you need to update some like you can't fucking. You got to put away the peacoat you just bought, right? Like you have to store it. Like you're just gonna take space.
I left the peacoat in Europe because I bought too many souvenirs. So I was just like, this peacoat is bulky. I'm just gonna leave it.
We'll see when you start accumulating a collection of fine designer wear.
Well, I do have. I have an accumulation of Ralph Lauren.
There you go.
if the viewers that don't know me that well, Ralph Lauren is just the one brand that I'm always going to love.
Nice.
I'm not a big any other designer brand, but Ralph Lauren, that's just my
It's
shit, right?
classic. It's
Yeah.
evergreen. Yeah.
But I do have a collection of just Ralph Lauren jackets that have been gifted to me throughout the years.
Got to
So
put
I
them up.
plan, yeah,
Got to give
I
it
plan on like,
longevity.
I plan on like, collecting those and then switching those out for the
Storing them up.
seasons and everything as my collection of Ralph Lauren grows.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. So now with that, talking about daily cleaning, because so if you're like me, which I assume you are, you have a playlist when you do your daily chores, when you're doing the daily cleaning. What's in that playlist?
No, man.
No.
I am not a playlist guy. I am a
Wow.
hit shuffle on my liked songs kind of
Okay.
guy. And
But
that goes for everything. Like I don't have a playlist for anything. So anytime I'm doing it, I go jogging, I'm driving, I want to cruise at night.
wait,
If
you
I'm
don't have
cruising at night,
playlists?
I'll look a playlist up.
Time out,
But
time out.
if I'm
You don't
doing
separate
errands,
your music?
no. If
You don't
I'm
separate your
doing
music at all.
no, dude, I just have like
Oh,
1,200
what?
liked songs and I just hit shuffle and like, let's go.
Okay.
Hit shuffle, let's go.
Wow, you just okay, so this is interesting because I feel like a lot of guys are like that, but I'm not like that. And I don't know if this is because
Well, it's
I'm
like
old
you're not like a lot of guys, Toast. You're unique.
I'm
You're special.
quirky. No, I think that I'm like this, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think that I'm like this not because I'm fucking quirky and original and fucking no. I think it's because I'm older because I grew up in an era where you had to have CDs for specific musics and you had to like even cassettes. Like I remember I have a rap CD or a rap MP3 player, and in those I would put all my rap songs. Then I would have a reggaeton CD, and in there I had all my reggaetons. And then I had a cumbia and all the cumbias and sonida. Like it was all like I always had it set. So I had my little fucking CD album, and so whatever I was in the mood for, I'd scroll and
Mm,
then put it in. As it got
okay.
digitized with the first few Apples that came out, and you could build
Yeah.
playlists, I was able to start curating my list. And so like now I'm like really big into Spotify playlists. Like today I posted my Tejano playlist on Instagram. You know,
Yeah, you
I love
did.
sharing it.
And you have posted a few other playlists in the past. You've sent me some for like country music and stuff. I remember one of my favorite playlists from you is at 2016.
Texas State.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2016.
yeah, it's a
That's a
good
good
one.
one. Gassed up,
It's
shoddy.
dude, you had to be there. You had to be there. Anyone listens
Yeah,
to this, you had to be at Texas. You had to had been there at Texas State in
yeah,
2016, dude. What an
yeah.
era, 2016.
Oh yeah, amazing. But back to what you were saying about that's the reason why you use the playlists. I can see that because whenever I started getting into computers and stuff, I was around for CD burning, right? So I burned a couple
Yeah,
CDs and stuff. But not long after I got an MP3. So I was just an MP3 guy. I never had to
and
like
MP3 has like a shitload of songs, dude. Like it's
yeah.
not like
So yeah, I never
yeah,
had to do that where like, oh, let me. You remember those the binders that you would put all your movies in,
yeah.
that you would put all the CDs in. So I never had to do that for my music because whenever I got the MP3, that's when I started building my collection of
Well, it would be
large.
either USBs or like one CD that had like 800 songs,
Yeah, well, I never
and
had the
then
800 song CD, but it was the USB. You just
USB too.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
USB
interesting.
MP3s.
That's interesting.
So
I'm a playlist guy, dude. Hey, I can it's a
hey,
curation of the toaster.
you could put that on like your Tinder or Bumble or something, dude. I'm sure
Let me
that's
curate
like
you a playlist, dude.
yeah.
And that's the thing. Like when you we dedicate a CD to a girl, like I, I downloaded these songs for you. Check them out. Didn't work. Didn't work. Sometimes it would.
I had a girl make me a playlist once. It worked.
It works, right?
It
Yeah,
worked,
it
yeah.
works. You're like a total eclipse of your heart. Um, what's the worst short? Like what's the worst?
I'm gonna have to go. It's a close tie between washing dishes. I
Uh-huh.
used to hate cooking the most, but I'm like, all right, I could start, whipping it up a little bit. Cooking is something I need to know how to
Yeah.
do right. So, but cooking or washing dishes after you cook by hand, because
I
now I use
hate
a
that shit.
dishwasher. A dishwasher, greatest fucking thing ever invented because
I miss
you just
mine,
throw it in there without even like rinsing anything, and it washes it perfectly clean. And
dude.
it's more sanitary because it's like an oven in there, and it kills all the germs, right? And the second one is laundry. I fucking
That that's not
hate
too much of a
laundry.
pain for me.
No, what about you?
I think I agree with you with the dishes, hand washing in my like I live in the studio, so my space is really limited, and so I don't have a lot of like at my old place in K Town when I first got here, dude, I
Yeah,
had a fucking dishwasher and I didn't even use it like the first few months because I'm like I grew up Mexican, that's storage.
yeah,
But then I think I don't know, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking use it, and I used it, and it like my dishes came like they were like brand new, bro. The crystals and my glassware were like shinier. Like it was just I was blown out, dude. And then I was like, man, maybe I'm being lazy. But then I started like Googling, like, no, it actually saves more water by doing
hmm
it like that. And like you said, it's hotter. Like it's just
it kills
it's
bacteria. And
it's that
actually, if you wash them by hand, you're not killing it. Like all that bacteria that's in the
you're not,
sponge and
dude.
all that, yeah, you're not doing anything, bro. So it's best to wash them with a dishwasher for
I
sure.
agree. I agree. No, so you guys are listening and you still are refusing to use a dishwasher, use that shit, dude. I'm telling you, it'll
Life
change
changer.
your life, dude.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm back to scrubbing dishes, and I hate it, dude. I think one of the things that I hate now that I have a dog is
Mhm.
mopping. Like I have to sweep and mop at least once a week because Archie sheds, and I fucking he's looking at me, Archie. He's like, bitch. Um, but I hate it, dude. I hate that he sheds so much because I have to clean that shit up, and like I have
Shits or sheds?
shed. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
shed. Um, and just like you haven't been in my new place, but like one wall is like all windows, and when I have that wall open, I could see the floor and I could see the fucking
Yeah.
hair everywhere in the mess, and I'm like, I fucking hate it. I used to hate cleaning like toilets and like this, like I used to hate cleaning like the bathroom because it used to
Yeah.
be like it was like
Tub.
water world there. Like you're gonna get
Yeah.
splashed, you're gonna get wet. I
Yeah.
hate it, but I got used to it, and I learned how to go in there and clean faster. And like I think I would even argue like the restroom is probably like the cleanest part of my house because like I the Marine Corps will fucking help you fucking learn how to fucking clean quick and fast and everything. But the dishes for sure. Another thing, and this is probably because I live in an apartment and I don't think you have to deal with this, but I hate taking out my garbage all the way from the sixth floor outside. I fucking hate it, dude. It's such a fucking like it's so lazy of me to say it. Like I feel fucking like super lazy just saying that I hate fucking taking the elevator six flights down and then going outside to the dumpster and throwing it. Sounds a
They don't just
little.
have a garbage chute.
We don't have a garbage chute. It's an old building, and
Oh wow.
my other
Yeah.
place had a garbage chute, and I still hated it that one because people would fucking clog it up.
You know, I don't mind my trash can is actually no, I shouldn't say this, but that's not a trash can where I throw my my trash in. That's a recycling bin.
Fuck yeah, I don't give a fuck.
But I'm not about to walk across the fucking parking lot to the actual trash can.
It's
Um
ridiculous,
but
man.
so I mine's not too far away from me. It's around the corner.
Yeah.
But they do this thing here now where you do the trash valet. But I actually
Oh,
don't
that's
like
way
that.
better.
No, I don't like that because now I walk out my door and the neighbors have 2 bags of trash just sitting
And
out
it's
there.
just it's just stinking it
Yeah,
up.
it
Yeah, that
looks
fucking
ugly. It
sucks.
stinks up. I don't like it. I liked it better when everyone just threw
Stop
their
being
own
fucking
trash
lazy
out.
and go out
Yeah,
there.
and they charge me $25 a month for a service that I have not used once. So
You gotta start
a
letting
trash
it pile
valet,
up.
huh?
I would have just started letting it out, dude. If I'm paying for that, brother.
Nah, but
Okay. Let
yeah,
me ask. Let
checking
me
the
ask
trash
you
out.
this.
Yeah,
So I think you hit me up. I remember when you were going to Europe, you hit me up and you're like, "Fuck, dude, I'm trying to clean my place." I think because we were talking and you're like, "Hey, I gotta go. Like, I gotta clean my place," and I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, isn't it clean?" And you're like, "No, I gotta clean it." And then I was like, "Well, dude, if you're so fucking on a time crunch and you got a lot of shit to do, why don't you hire a task rabbit and they'll come out and clean it for you?" Have you ever hired any service like that?
No, it's funny that you call it a task rabbit. It's just like, why don't you hire cleaners? You know,
You could
because
hire
task rabbit,
cleaners too.
yeah.
TaskRabbit is an
So
app, and you could find like,
okay, but for everything, right?
yeah, handymans. Oh, dude, I
Okay.
remember I hired one guy to help me like cover some holes, and that fool didn't bring shit, dude. He like just showed up as a worker, and I'm like, "Where the fuck are your shit?" And he's all like, "Is there a Home Depot nearby?" I'm like, and then he made me
No,
a list. I'm like, teach me how to do it, and then I'll go ahead and do it myself. Don't even worry about it, because he was high too. And I was like, all right. And
it's LA, baby.
he taught me how to do it, though. He taught me how to do it, and now I don't need to fucking do that service anymore. So
Yeah.
that's good. But I've hired task rabbits to move
Okay.
furnitures, or like whenever I was moving from my old apartment. That time I was on a time crunch too, because I didn't take any days off or anything. So I hired a task rabbit to clean my places, and dude, fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Like
I
amazing.
I think, I'm moving out of my apartment here soon in a month. Next month, I'm breaking my lease. I'm gonna go find a new place to live, and I think I'm gonna take that approach, because I'm already gonna have to spend a little bit of extra money because I'm gonna have to prorate the other rent, and so I have like a week or two in between to move, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to spend a little money doing this move. So I might just hire movers to take my stuff, but what I really really want to
Hiring
do
movers is the best,
is
dude.
but what I really want to do is hire them cleaners to come clean the place when it's empty and the new one whenever I receive it. But I've
Yeah.
never hired that kind of service before, and I don't know what it is. I compare it similarly to like taking toll roads. I used to never take toll roads because it's like, well, what the fuck am I going to pay for taking a highway or something? And it was always kind of one of those things, maybe because I didn't have
It's
enough
it's it's
money
the
to.
frugalness in everyone. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
growing up
yeah,
Mexican.
frugality,
Like,
right?
yeah, like
You
it's
know,
growing up Mexican. Like,
and
why are we gonna use a fucking dishwasher when we could do it with hands?
yeah, yeah, but now it's like I see the option to take a toll road and it takes 10 minutes off the trip. I'm like, oh, I really don't want to, and it's still a struggle for me to like, okay, yeah, let's take this route. Let's like, fuck, all right, I'm gonna have to take this toll road. But I think that's kind of the same
But it's
sort
worth
of
it though.
like thought process that I have whenever it's like, hey, why don't you hire a cleaner, stuff like that. Um,
Yeah, no,
and
I was.
maybe it might be so awesome to the point where I might just hire them every other weekend, dude. Like, then I don't
Dude,
have to do any cleaning at all.
it's so worth it. I don't I don't hire them every other 2 weeks. I think if maybe if I had that money, I've like looked like I remember when I was apartment hunting, and I met a few guys that were looking for roommates, and they're like, hey, like, FYI, if you're gonna live with us, we pitch in for a cleaning lady, and
I've seen that
um, if
whenever
you're
because
down,
I've been looking for new places, right? And they're like, oh, this is a house with 4 people in it, and all the common areas are cleaned bi-weekly, with
yeah,
the staff and all
with the
that.
staff, yeah. I think I don't know, dude. Like I use them, and I only use them when it's like a time crunch, dude. Like I'm not fucking Doctor Octopus with 8 tentacles, dude. Fucking, I'm not. I might have the glasses and look like the one from Spider-Man 3, but I'm not Doctor Octopus. Shout out
Yeah.
Sonny. Fuck, dude. I fucking hate that he made that meme, dude. Because every now and then he throws that fucking meme when that was wearing the round glasses, and he put it next to the doc, whatever.
Oh, I don't think I've
Um,
seen that.
but if you could, like, if money wasn't the issue, and there's the last question to wrap this segment. If money wasn't the issue, what would be one thing that you would want to source to
Um,
someone else?
if money was not an issue,
Yeah,
just the one thing.
one thing for the rest of your life.
Oh man, I would say it's gonna get a little controversial here. I would say laundry, but
Dude,
I get
you hate
married
your
and
laundry.
that'll.
What
I
what is it about laundry that you hate, bro? It's not that bad. It's separating
dude,
white, separating
I
like,
I don't want to pick up the camera and take you to where my laundry is right now,
okay.
but I
Don't
don't do laundry. I buy new shirts and
I
socks and
figured,
underwear every week, and I just
dude. There's laundry
mm,
services.
I'm
You
just
know that.
kidding. I don't do that. No. Okay. So what I do for my
I
laundry,
put them on dirty. I just move them to the side. I reverse them.
you flip them inside out.
Flip the underwear
No.
inside out.
So, and I'm going to be a little vulnerable here, right? The audience is going to get to know a
Vulnerable.
vulnerable side of me.
Trust circle.
But so anyone that's listening, don't judge me, please. For laundry, I throw my clothes in the washer and finish washing and I
You don't
dry
even
it.
separate them, I bet.
No, not at all. Colors, no.
Oh my
They're all going together. It only happened one time where I got pink socks. That was it once,
Okay.
and then and my socks come out white, just washing them all regular, right? So I wash the clothes, I dry it. Once it's out of the dryer, bro, I just grab the clothes and then dump it in the floor right in front of the washer and dryer. And I don't hang the clothes. I don't every morning I get up and I go to my little pile of clothes in front of
You
my
don't fold
washer
them?
and dryer. Huh?
You don't fold your clothes.
No. I'll just go to my little pile of clothes, clean clothes.
Hold on. They go in the dryer. After the dryer, you put them out.
Yes.
On the floor, or on the basket, or wherever.
On
but that's it.
Yeah.
You don't hang them.
No.
You don't iron.
I
You don't store in drawers.
I wear regular t-shirts and jeans. I don't have to iron anything.
Okay, this is trust circle.
And they don't.
Shit.
I mean, like I don't show up to work with like crinkly clothes or anything.
Oh my god.
The shirts that I wear just don't like they're wrinkle-free shirts.
I do.
So
get it.
I just that's what I do. I just grab all the clothes, I dump it out onto the floor in front of it. It's a clean floor, I don't, and then so in the mornings I'll just wake up, I'll run over, I'll pick out my socks.
No, dude, I get that. I get that because when I was in college, I would do the same thing, but it'd be this instead of like on the floor, I would bring it all the way to my bed, and I'll dump the pile on my bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, in my mindset was like, if it's in my bed, I have to eventually do it because I have to sleep in the bed. But then I just started like sleeping on it and like pushing it to the side.
On the side. Yeah, so it's the same. Yeah, I used to do that a lot too.
So you know what I did, so it could take off the load a little bit. Is I started doing smaller loads. So I started doing this, like I think like right after college. I just like do small loads at a time, so that I don't get that lazy. I mean, I separate my clothes. I do the whole song and dance. I don't use fabric softener that ruins your washer and your washer. But I do small loads, so like I only wash shirts with shirts, pants with pants, underwear, sometimes underwear and shorts, socks, and that's it.
I don't have the time. I do not have the time.
And you can and I like building little piles. I'll build little piles like shirts here. Sometimes I even get more like I break them down even further. I'll do like button shirts, t-shirts, polos, and then I just make little piles. And then I'll try to do a small load. So for that reason, so when it comes out, I don't have like all this shit, dude. Like I'd rather just do small little pieces. And
I'm not gonna go through all that effort for laundry. I hate laundry.
It's not that bad, bro.
So that is my one errand that I would I was gonna say cooking. I was gonna say cooking, but no,
that's mine.
Because that's yours. I was about to ask, but yeah.
No, I for me, it would be hiring, like, if I had all the money in the world. Who sings that? All the money in the world.
Beyonce.
No, Gwen Stefani.
Gwen Stefani, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
if I would 100% would get a chef. And now here's the thing. People are gonna be like, Toast, that's lazy talk. Toast, you could learn how to fucking cook and impress the ladies, maybe. The passion that people have for cooking, I don't have. I wish I did. Like, I see people who cook and they're really passionate, dude. My dad is one of them. Like, he has fun cooking. He enjoys it. It's whatever. Like, he loves it. I see like Diego, dude.
Yeah.
This
Dude,
was
ever since college, we'd be hanging out like at Capstone when they all lived together, and he would just
and he
always have
cooks
some shit fucking cooking, bro. I just show up and he's like, "Hey,
always.
dude, you want to try these carnitas I made?" I was like, "What the fuck? All right, yeah, let's."
Dude, we'll
Yeah,
have something, and we're like, oh, what do we
he
like?
would grow his jalapenos and shit, dude. Like,
Dude, yeah, I'll be
yeah,
like, oh, we need to get a cater for this or that, and Diego's like, fuck it, I'll just do it, and I'm like, you're gonna do it? And he's like, yeah, like I'll do it, like no big deal, just pay for the stuff, and I'm like, all right, and I'll be skeptical at first, but then like he never misses, like he
yeah,
never missed, dude, like 4th of July cookouts, tailgates, whatever, like he never missed, dude, like I never
yeah,
had a bad batch of food from him. And so I was like, yeah, dude, you want to do whatever you want to do. It's like, fuck it. I just don't have that passion. And I think that's what like people who love cooking like have. And I read this book, well, audio listen, audio book,
okay,
lessons in chemistry, where this chemist, she treats cooking. I mean, because cooking is a chemistry, like it is chemistry. You're mixing compounds
yeah,
and making new stuff.
it is.
Anyways, read the book, and like she saw cooking as a chemistry experiment, and I'm like, oh, that's a good way to seeing things. It's an Amazon or Apple TV show if anybody wants to watch it, but
Right.
whatever. But if I could do that, dude, save me so much time, probably money, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, and the thing about like
We're degenerates,
the thing about that with a personal chef, it's like tailored to like, hey man, I'm trying to lose weight, so like, all right, man, I'm gonna make you a bunch of healthy meals and stuff like that, you know.
dude. I don't mind eating healthy. I just
And
don't know how to like fucking cook healthy shit, dude. I don't.
yeah,
I will say I did get this air fryer, and I saw somewhere a meme where like an air fryer is just a mini oven, and it is. But fuck, man, that thing helps out so much with a lot, dude. Ever since I got my air fryer, like my cooking has gone like faster, dude. Like I'm throwing chicken in
air
there.
fryers are dope.
I got a toaster
Air
air
fryers are
fryer.
dope.
I got a toaster air fryer.
Those are even
Better,
doper.
even better, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Any last thoughts on this before we move on to our next portion?
Fuck laundry, dog. Straight
Fuck
up.
laundry.
That's another beef that I
that's the
have,
second
dude.
beef. That's the second beef.
That's a second beef. Yeah.
Jafet versus laundry, and then Jafet versus the Colorado Eagles.
Not the Colorado Eagles, just number 36,
Number
Steinberg
36,
off the
Steinberg.
Colorado Eagles. Yeah. So clip this. We're gonna throw it up.
All right.
I'm gonna tag him.
All right. Here we go. Get ready. Ready? All right. Ready?
Yeah.
We have beef. So, Jafet, you're telling me now there's two beefs.
Two beefs. Two grudges.
Two grudges. Okay.
Yeah. So the first one, I'm looking at you, Steinberg, number 36 from the Colorado Eagles. You remember me. You saw my Instagram story, and you know what you did. And the second one is laundry. I fucking hate doing laundry, dude.
All right. Those are two beefs. Jafet right here.
Shout out to laundry.
Okay.
Not Steinberg.
Non-stop. Damn, imagine a scenario. I don't know what happens, but the way it happens is you have to do his laundry. That'd be your fucking worst nightmare. And you have to iron his clothes and everything. What's the
Before the game, dude.
Yeah, before the game or after the game too. Stink yes. Okay,
Yeah.
let's close out with
All right.
highs and lows. So Jafet, I'll go first because I didn't tell you about this, but you're familiar with highs and lows. A high your week, a low your week. This past week, I'll start with my low. My low is, for some reason, dude, over the last 3-4 weeks, it's been raining here in LA, like only on the weekends. Like Monday through Thursday, sun is out, it's shining, beautiful day. I go into the office in such a great mood because it's nice. Soon as Friday comes, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, gloomy, rainy, cold as fuck. I still haven't been able to put my sweaters away, my jackets, because it's like 50 degrees on the daily. It's fucking cold, bro.
It's global
and
warming, baby.
and it's supposed to be 72 and sunny year long here in LA,
That's right. That's yeah.
and I'm not for it, man. My high. Recently, I went to this little. So there's this michelada mix that I like called I Love Micheladas, a legit michelada mix. They
Okay.
have pop ups every first Friday, like at random places in LA. And so they have these pop ups where they team up with the beers companies, and they come out and they'll make micheladas. And they have a banda, they have a tattoo artist, they have people selling like cowboy hats, and it just gets down, bro. It's a straight up jaripeo, like, or not. Well, it's not a jaripeo, but it's like a baile, like banda jaripeo style. It's tight. I love it, and I got to go to one this past weekend, and it was a lot of fun. I like was like 3 beers from like getting lit, like drunk, and I was like, well, gotta pace myself. But yeah, what about you? Highs and lows.
Okay. Let's start with lows.
Uh oh.
I think a culmination of things. It's just I could have been more productive this week. I told myself,
Mm,
April 1st is starting on Monday, and it's going to be, I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to do schoolwork and all that, and I just end up coming home and like getting on TikTok, instead of
I hate that.
like being
I hate
productive. But
that.
I did go run here and there. So lows is just not the product productive as
Productive.
I could have been. But
Yeah, I
on the
hate that
other
shit.
hand, highs this this week and this weekend, I've been getting out there, man. I've been living life, dude. I've been going to
Yeah,
these hockey games, which
you've
is
been
a
out of
lot of
your
fun.
box,
Yeah, man.
out of your comfort
And
circle
yeah,
zone.
and and with that, like the boys at work and stuff, we're getting like one of them was a huge hockey fan, so he got us into hockey and stuff, and now fucking doing ice skating so we can play hockey. So I've been going ice skating.
Okay.
Um, this
Are
morning
you
I went
sore?
to, huh?
Are you sore?
I I wasn't afraid to fall, so I took some hard falls, man. So yeah, right now I'm a little dinged up.
Dude, I remember
Um,
growing up because I told you asked me if I ice skated, and I'm like, yeah, like
yeah,
I remember going like every time I go ice skating, I'm usually like super sore because you use muscles that you
you
normally
use
don't
muscles,
use.
yeah, dude. Your
That-
quads, a lot of leg muscles.
Yeah, you use
Also,
muscles
take some falls, man. It hurts.
and the little muscles like in between some
Yeah,
parts, like you use those when like balancing. So yeah, you'll be fucking sore. So
yeah.
you did what, hockey or your ice skating?
Well, yeah. So like we went to go buy like hockey gear. So I have a hockey stick now, and me and one of my
Oh yeah,
buddies that
you
lives at
did.
this.
You
Yeah,
bought
I
two.
think- yeah, I bought 2 hockey sticks,
I was
and
like, what the
so
fuck?
yeah, and so like me and at work, like after work, we'll go to the basketball court because there's one by work, and just like shoot the puck around and stuff.
Okay,
It's called a biscuit, putting a little
rocket
sauce on your biscuits. I'm learning hockey terms, dude.
rocket power over
Um,
here.
yeah, yeah. So now we're learning ice skating. We're gonna take ice skating lessons so we can go out, do pickup hockey games and stuff. And then so this morning I went to my first Cars and Coffee. Um, I just recently a couple months ago bought a sports car. It's a Subaru BRZ. I've gotten
Ooh.
a lot of heat for it, saying like, dude, that's like a freshman college girl car. This and that from not just you, from
Me,
a wide variety of people.
me. I just
So
said it. All right, I didn't say that.
yeah,
That's a good analogy though. Freshman.
yeah.
Yeah, that I wish I would have came up with that.
But so yeah, I've got some heat for it. But yeah, I went to my first Cars and Coffee this morning, and that was fucking cool. Saw a lot of cool cars. The best part about that is whenever the event's over and everyone's just like taking off and doing burnouts, and you just hear those engines like rah, pop, 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 pop. All kinds of cool cars there, man. And that just like I was like, damn, okay, like now I'm a hockey guy now. I'm a car guy now. I'm gonna have to start working on my car and doing mods, and I want to
Dude,
wrap
it's
it and
it's
all this
it's
stuff. And
it's like Felipe said, I think today or yesterday. No such thing as having too many hobbies.
I guess not.
That's what he
Yeah.
said. He was doing yoga. I
So
was like, okay, Mr. Yogi.
yeah.
Did
So
you see
yeah,
that?
those are my highs, man. I'm out here. I'm finding and discovering hobbies now. So that's my high.
There we go.
You
I
know,
love it.
I'm
I
I'm
love
out
it.
here and doing some pretty cool shit. I think is what it is.
I love it. I love it, Jafet. All right. Well, thanks
Thanks,
again
man.
for joining us on this episode. I hope the listeners enjoyed you. I'm sure they do.
Yeah, of course, man. Anytime. I'm
And
happy to do it.
thank you so much. All right. All right. Until next time, everyone. See y'all.
See y'all.